Hello, 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 and welcome to The Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. You can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I am your girl, Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. Her. I am just drinking on some water here. Hydration is important, and no, jacket is not fresh. It was the one from the other day, but it's
You
still
know
good.
what? Sometimes it just happens like that. You had a break day, and as such, you get to use the same water. That's how it works.
That is how it works, and I appreciated the break day. But break's over. I'm back, baby. Let's get into it. I also have my cup mug because that's important, and Jack has one, so that makes us have a panel full of cup mugs, a panel full of cup mugs for Natalie edition, for dear, oh no, dear, I let dear. Okay, that's enough. The remix is done. Done. I said it's done. Okay. The party didn't want to stop over here. Did not want to stop. But you can get your cup mug or any of our beautiful cup merch at lanajcreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically here, so there are no excuses. Oh, domestically in the North America. So there are no excuses. Yeah. Unless your postal service decides to move a little slow, then there's some excuses. But a delay is never a deny. You can still get it. So get your cup merch, period. Thank you.
And hello, my name is Jack. I am the resident game designer, and I'm just in full green today because today is the day we robbed the DONDI producers of way more than they were expecting. Significantly more than they were expecting.
Absolutely. Absolutely more. But yeah, we're here. We're talking about Deal or No Deal Island season two, the finale. We made it. That's it. We've done it. We saw everything we need to see in this season, and we're here to talk about the last episode. But before we jump into that, y'all know what to do. Subscribe to this channel and all of our other channels. We are on a mission to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year on this channel and all of our channels. So subscribe to this channel right now. You can do it right now as I'm talking. It's fine. It won't bother me at all. Go ahead. Thank you. And you can go click our link tree and click on all of our other channels if you're a fan of Drag Race, Eurovision Song Contest, or WWE Wrestling. We have links in channels for you. So go click on all of those links and subscribe to those channels as well. Now, if you want to do that right now, go ahead and do it, but make sure you come back to us. But if you want to wait till after we finish, that'll be fine too, because you don't want to miss anything we're about to say right now. So subscribe to this channel, subscribe to all of our other channels. You can check out our audio podcast links, which is also down in our description if you need to check us out on the go. And our Patreon is down there as well if you want to see what we do behind the scenes when we're not talking Deal or No Deal Island or any other competitive reality show. Check out our Patreon, see all the fun things that we got going on and the fun things that we got coming up. So check all of that out. Now, Jack, let's get into it because really there's not a lot to talk about in this episode. I
There
think
really isn't.
it really isn't because we started out where we left off last week with between David and Letty. One of them had the most money, one of them didn't. And whoever had the
I
most money
mean,
was gonna go on, and the one who didn't was over.
and if you even think about the rules for a second, oh, either David has more money or they have the same amount of money and they're going to go back to the time anyway. So we've already known who loses. Like, this is
Pretty
not rocket science.
It really is not. David wins. Letty goes because Philip gave David the right case, $2 million. Letty was still upset because I'm like, even, but see, I was thinking when she was a little upset, the lowest case that Philip had was still 1.8.
1.8, which no matter what, it would be a tie.
It would have been a tie,
So
and then they would have went to
both
time.
both Lachelle and David and Philip
Philip
would have had to have screwed David in order for him to win, him to
right,
not win.
not win.
And simply put, I don't think anyone was mad at either Letty or David throughout this entire season. So
Right.
it was never going to happen. It was always going to come down to who just got better cases, who picked a better case off of the show, and then just
Right.
praying from there.
I mean, and Letty picked the mid case from Michelle. So if she would have picked a higher case, then maybe we could have an argument on Philip doing it. But still, it wasn't.
Yeah, it
But
wasn't.
it wasn't. But anyway, David wins. He is going on to face the banker in the final game of Deal or No Deal Island. Um, we waste no time after he finished celebrating with
Just
Joe, and then we go right to
we're right
Temple.
on. We're right
We're
on. We don't care.
it's nothing. It's nothing to talk about. What are we going to have a whole 20 minutes of David talking about how happy he is and watching him get dressed? No, thank you. We move right on to Temple
I will take
because
the dressing part though.
I
I'll
mean
take that. No, I'll
I
take
will
it.
take that. I mean, if we want to watch David get dressed, sure. I mean, a little creepy for them to
Little
do that,
creepy,
but sure.
but
I
we'll
wouldn't
we'll
object
deal
to
with
it at
it.
all. I wouldn't object to it. But so David walks in the temple. Everybody is there except what's her face who just left the island completely.
Uh,
Sydney.
Sydney. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sydney isn't there because I mean, she didn't
she
do the
hasn't
exit
been.
interview. She dipped the minute she could.
She did not have a good experience on the show apparently, so she's gone. So, but everybody else is there. They're cheering on David, and it's it's just everybody talking about reminisce a little bit. How did everybody think about the family? Dr. Will compared them to the Mason family. Um, Sasha said she wanted to be the auntie from around the way because, like, after she saw how her alliance was moving, she was like, "Can I be an auntie in this family? Because the family is doing what they need to do." It was something. Really just chitter chatter. David picks his case because I really don't feel like talking about all the stuff that they talked about, honestly, because it really was nothing. Um, like you
There
said,
is
Jack.
one thing besides him picking his case, and we do finally learn who the banker is this whole time. We've had
Um,
so many theories throughout this season about
I hate
like,
I was
oh, it could
wrong.
be the winner,
It
or
should have
oh, it could
been
be it could have been uh my brain is no longer thinking of names properly. It could have been the former model that was
Claudia.
on last season,
Claudia.
Claudia. And it is a former model.
Yeah, Chrissy Teigen. I said I didn't even know she was a briefcase girl in the first place. But sure, sure.
Sure. Oh, there's literally no way that anyone could have guessed this reasonably unless they were like, oh, well, they had a celebrity do it last season. But
But
that's
that
because
was
there was no precedent.
I mean, the banker that they had last year only made sense because he was the host of the goddamn show. So that made sense for Howie Mandel to be the banker this season or last season. But this season, I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, but okay,
Okay.
go off if that's what y'all gonna do. Chrissy Teigen was the banker. Good on her. Did not know she was a briefcase girl from before. So
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she was at least fun. Like, I will say, just off of principle, I was like, okay, there was no way we could have guessed this is kind of sucked. She was still fun to have, and
she was fine. She was
she
fine.
was fine.
She was fine. I mean, she was Chrissy Teigen, and she did what Chrissy Teigen does, so it's fine.
Hmm.
Um, so David does pick his case, and he picks case number 18, and he has a reason for picking case number 18. That has been his case. That is his number. He's very comfortable. That's the case he's going to pick. And so we do have 26 cases this time. Back to 26, a very classic game of Deal or No Deal. Um, he has to pick 6 cases in the first round. And in the first round, he does really well. First round, he knocks out a lot of low cases first off. And
basically the only high cases he hits are like
Was
the lowest of the high.
yeah, like 500,000, 300,000.
Not
So
not even 100K and 200K. Like it's low.
so he really does really well the first round, and he gets an offer of
30.
230,000. And of course, he's not going to take that deal. He has too many high cases on the board. So he does not take the deal. The next round, he has to take out 5 cases. And he does a decent job. He knocked off a couple of high cases, but a couple of low cases as well. Um, and then his next offer was 400,000. And
400,999,000
yeah,
because of course, why not?
of course, why not?
Why not?
So he turns that deal down as well, which makes sense. And so the next round he has to open up 4 cases. This round was good. He knocked off a couple of millions, a million, and a 2 million. He knocked off a 2 million.
He knocked off a 500K and then 500, 450.
So he knocked off 2 million that round, or three
Uh,
million.
3 million was last round, 2 million is next round.
Oh, the 3 million last round. Okay, I knew he knocked off the 3 million because that was the last one closest to the 12 million, whatever dollar case that was. But he knocked off 3 million last round. So he doesn't knock off a million this round, but he does knock off 500K this round. And his total shot up.
Oh yeah, I mean, you knock off a 500, a 400, and a 50, and like naturally the average is going to skyrocket with a 12 million on the table.
hmm And so it went to 900.
94,000, which I mean,
Yeah,
nearly a million.
million a million. I would have been thinking about it, but that's just me because I ain't, I would have thought about it. I'm like, okay, but I still got all this big high cases. I'm gonna keep on going. And he does that. He keeps on going. He's like, not enough. Let's keep going. So then he has to open up 3 cases.
Yes.
He has to open up 3 cases in this next round. And still does pretty decently. He does not knock off the 12 million. He knocks off uh 2
1
million or 1
million,
million
2 million, and a thousand.
and 1,000. Still a pretty good board. And so the banker, Chrissy, is kind of like, he's sticking around. He's still doing his thing. So she offers him 1,000,002.
1.523 million.
And everybody's like, you should take it, David. And David is like,
No, I'm
no,
good. Thank you,
I'm good.
though.
I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. And so he has to now open up 2 cases. And opening up those 2 cases, he knocks off a million. And then he knocks off
A second million.
a second million.
There are
Not
like
bad. It's like
4 on the board.
like
So,
4 millions on the
at a
board.
certain point,
You go knock off some million. And so it wasn't bad though. Still good. Round 12 is still there. And
Chrissy at this point is like visually like, hey, stop. You're
right.
good. You can stop anytime you want. Like,
Think about your family. A million is a good number. So she offers him 1,000,009.
$1.98 million.
And David is like, I kind of got a vision. So no.
Sure.
So no. So they're like, okay. So where do you go now? Now he has to open up 1 case.
Still two.
Oh, is it still 2 cases or one?
It's It's still two, and then the last two rounds are one.
Okay, right. Two
It's
cases.
weird scale.
Two cases. And he knocks off another million?
Yes. And
500. Oh no, that was already gone.
100.
100.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, balanced once again, but yeah, at this point there is a 25, the 75, the 750, and then the 12 million. So
Hmm.
at this point, any sort of cuts will make the deal skyrocket.
Hmm. And the deal goes, I don't remember what this deal went to.
$2.9 million.
Right. Right. 2.9 million. David says no.
I mean, he has as long as he hits a case. There are four left on the board. As long as a case that he opens isn't the $12 million case, he's okay. He's fine. It's just a Russian roulette with a 1 in 4 chance of blowing everything up and going home with like $500. Basically, the plane flight home.
Right. Yeah. But he said no.
He said no.
Well, he said no. And so it's this the round. He opens up a case and it's so funny because the way he was picking these cases, he was like, first he was going by what he loved and people he liked and listening to the family. And then it was like, okay, I'm seeing a vision. I'm waiting on a vision to come and I'm waiting on things to happen and something to tell me something. And so he this two cases too, or well,
This
this was
was
one.
one case,
One
a single
case.
case.
One single case. And he picks case 17. And he opens up case 17 and it has $750 in it.
Yeah. And at this point, everyone just goes, "Oh my god, okay, god damn it, okay, this is just gonna go crazy. Great, we're just gonna watch a man gamble his life away, but we're excited for him. But like,
The banker offers him 5 point. Oh no, this was not that one yet.
not
No.
that one yet. No, there's one more round of this
One
shit.
more round to go. Yeah.
Uh,
They
he
offer him,
offered
yeah.
3 point. This is a weird offer. I don't know why it suddenly like we went from straight numbers to 3,870 and $18
Right.
for some reason.
Whatever. But do y'all think he took that deal? No. No.
No, of course
No.
not.
Of course he would
No.
not take that deal.
At this point, Chrissy is on the
Sit
floor.
on the
The producers are dry heaving. Like they are not well. Everyone in the building is going, either we're about to lose a lot of money or we're about to make television history.
he picks another case. And they open said case. He's like, because 18 and 7 are the numbers I usually go to. But 26 or 24 is messing up my flow. And I feel
Mm-hmm.
like it needs to go. So he picks case 24. And case 24 is open and it has $25 in there. In this case, everybody's losing it, losing their minds. Chrissy's on the floor. Everybody's like, oh my God, this is crazy. Does this man actually have $12 million in his case? That is what everybody wants to know. But before we can find that out, we had to get a deal. And this is where finally we get to 5.9
8.
or $5.8 million is the deal. And everybody's like, David, take this deal. And take this deal. And he's like, oh, uh, uh, kissing his chain, like doing all of that. He's like, I gotta make the right decision. I can't go home to my family because there's either $12 million in this case or it's $75 in this case. That's the only two options he have left. And so everybody's like, oh gosh, take the deal. He's like, I'm trying to decide. Do I have it? Do I not have it? Do I have it? Do I not have it? And he decides to take the deal.
Yeah, very honestly, just at that point, it's like, yes, $12 million will significantly help you out, but like the 5.8 is gonna do almost the same thing after a while. Like,
5.8 million dollars is going to do a lot of good things for you. So,
mhm.
and if you invest it wisely, it could definitely go on, stretch out for a very long time. So,
As David said, it's like straight up generational wealth.
absolutely.
His kids straight up will now have zero problems.
His kids will be able to
Do
afford a
whatever they
life,
want.
do things that he wasn't able to do. And if they invest it wisely, it could continue to grow. And yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So David just walked, and I don't know the conversion between US dollars and Australian dollars, but
I mean,
five,
I can check. It doesn't matter, but I can check.
I would
Five.
love to know. I mean, I'm sure it's not a huge.
Uh, no, it's actually pretty big.
Oh,
Um, 5,800,000 US dollars is equivalent to 9,225,236.40 in Australian dollars.
so he literally walking away with almost $10 million in Australian dollars.
He's walking away with 10 million AUD,
Yeah.
which oh my god.
Oh my God. I
I don't know what to think about that.
That is insane. If he would have won that $12 million, he would have had like almost when almost
Now, yeah, I will also note that the conversion rate between uh US dollars and Australian dollars literally within today has fluctuated about 0.001, which isn't a lot, but that also like is a good 100,000 in this case, so give or take, but
mhm,
it's still like $9 million.
that's crazy good. Like that's wild. That's wild.
uh
I, but yeah, David is good right now, and I'm sure his journey is not done yet. Well, we know his journey is not done yet. He's going to be on more shows. We're gonna see David again, I know, soon, sure. But he walked away with a pretty good penny.
yes.
Pretty good penny. And you know what? I'm not even that mad at it. I'm not even that mad at it.
I mean, it's genuinely just a killer game.
Yeah,
So, like, what can you do at that point besides saying, well done,
well
you've
done, my guy.
earned a strong spot in US reality TV history? I
Yep.
mean, Chris even threw a shot of like, yeah, so I know you said you're the best. I prefer Boston Rob.
Right.
And David just looked ahead and said, did Boston Rob win
In this case,
there
right.
or here or the Traders or
No.
anything? That's what I thought.
Period. Period. But David ate it up. His social game was uncanny because even when people could have got him out, they didn't. Um, Nobody really went for David until it was too late to go for David. And I just can't say, but hats off to my guy. You ate it up. You ate
Oh,
this game up.
I mean, him and Parvati straight up controlled this game, and it
Hmm.
was a bad deal that cost Parvati the chance to run the final. And I mean, between the two of them, they killed it. So, I
Yeah.
mean, a steamroll season, but in a great way.
Entertaining. Very entertaining. I
Yeah,
was entertained. I was entertained. But that's it. That's literally all we got.
that
Uh,
is all we got.
We finished the whole season of Deal or No Deal Island. I want to say thank you to Allie, who was very helpful with us getting all the exit interviews. Check out the exit interview that I did with Letty just a little while ago. It will be up very shortly after this one. Yeah, it'll be up after this. I'm gonna post this
Yeah,
first, and then Letty's will come after that. So check that out. It was a really good interview. Um, and so shout out to Ali again. Thank you and for everything you've done this season. Thank you to all the contestants who came on on the cup. We adore you here. You're amazing. We appreciate you taking the time to talk to us and giving us some great moments. And Jack, thank you for sticking out this season with me. It's been fun.
it has been a pleasure, Lana. I would not have wanted to do this with anyone else.
Period. And it was so great. And so we are going to sign off for Deal or No Deal Island season 2, but I know season 3 is going to be back. And when it's back, guess who'll be here? Me, Jack, will be here probably,
No,
hopefully.
I'll be, on a random island somewhere in like Fiji, unrelated, probably, definitely. Um,
Yeah, Jack will be
Joe,
on
I'm
Deal and
waiting.
Deal.
I'm waiting.
Yeah,
Give me my ticket. Give me my
Jack.
ticket.
Jack will be on Deal and No Deal Island season 3. So when that happens, I'll have to find me a new co-host. But that's okay. We'll make it
That's
work.
okay.
We'll make it work. But yes, thank you all so much for joining. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out. We appreciate you taking the time to check us out. If you enjoyed us, check it out. If you didn't enjoy us, just hit the subscribe button anyway. You might enjoy something else. Follow us on this channel, all of our other channels, our audio podcast links, our Patreon. Follow us on our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and Blue Sky, all those things. Get your cup merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And on that note, we're gonna say bye for the last time for Dealing No Deal Island. So cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Bye.